हेलो 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 मिले मेरे उगली बुगली बुश, मेरे डेटॉल के धुलों, मेरे मेरे डेटॉल के धुलों, कैसे हो? क्या मेरी आवाज आ रही है? आ रही है, आ रही है, आ रही है, बिल्कुल बढ़िया आवाज आ रही है। और मैं तुम्हें एक और चीज बता दूं कि भैया, मेरा ना ये गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट नामक इस महादर्ददायक गेम से, ठीक है, भरोसा उठ उठता छोड़ो। मतलब लिटरली मेरे को ऐसा हो गया ना, मेरे को लगता है ये गेम ना मेरे अगेंस्ट है। और ये लिटरली मतलब इसमें लिटरली ना मेरे अकाउंट के लिए कुछ तो मतलब प्रोग्राम करा हुआ है कि मतलब नहीं ही देना मुझे नया कैरेक्टर, चाहे जो हो जाए। मतलब दुनिया तबाह हो जाए, कुछ हो जाए, इसे नया कैरेक्टर नहीं मिलना चाहिए। मैं तुम्हें लिटरली एक चीज दिखाऊंगा ना, तुम्हारी फट के हाथ में आ जाएगी। मैं हूँ 78 पीटी पे, ठीक है, और मुझे वराइट्सली नहीं मिल रहा है, ठीक है। 75 पीटी वॉज 3 विशेस अगो। मैं 78th विश कर चुका हूं, मुझे अभी तक वराइट्सली मिला नहीं है, ठीक है। मैं तुम्हें हिस्ट्री दिखा देता हूं, अभी ये देखो, ये हिस्ट्री है। हम यहां से शुरू करेंगे, ये देखो, ठीक है। जो भी नीचे नंबर आएगा उसे 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देना। यहाँ पे मोना है +2, एक सेकेंड, प्लस एक मैंने और विश मारी थी, तो 77 ही मान लो भाई। मैं 70, ये कितना हो गया, 75 +2 77, वही 78 पीटी पर हूं मैं अभी, ठीक है। अभी मैं हूं 78 पीटी पर। तो ये तो भैया किस्मत है मेरी। मैं तुम्हें मेरा मैंने सोचा था आज वराइट्सली के साथ वराइट्सली का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करेंगे, इट विल बी सो नाइस। लेकिन नहीं, हमारी तो इतना भाग्य इतने महान है, कैसे कर लें, कैसे कैसे? हमारी किस्मत में अगर लिखा हो इतना सुख तो क्या ही बात है। एक तो ना ये दिक्कत एक और हो गई मेरे स्कूल में, मैंने जानबूझ के, ठीक है, क्योंकि तुम्हें पता है लोग कैसे होते हैं, मैंने जानबूझ के अपने स्कूल में नहीं, क्योंकि देखो सबको पता है यूट्यूबिंग कोई गलत चीज नहीं है, इट्स अ वंडरफुल करियर और आगे बहुत होगा, हमारी जनरेशन को तो एटलीस्ट ये पता है चीज, ठीक है। लेकिन फिर भी इन लोगों की पता है दिक्कत क्या है, ये है खुद से हारे हुए लोग, ठीक है, और इन्हें बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद। या है ना, तो मुझे लगा लिटरली मतलब कुछ, मतलब लिटरली, मैं तुम्हें ना, छोड़ो ये बात, स्टोरी एंजॉय करते हैं। यप, रुक जाओ, मैं एक बार ऑडियो चेक कर लूँ, माई ऑडियो अगेंस्ट गेम ऑडियो। तो मुझे लगा लिटरली मतलब कुछ, जाओ मैं एक बार ऑडियो चेक कर लूँ, माई ऑडियो। यप यप यप, इट्स ऑल फाइन एंड गुड। थोड़ा बीच में 1 सेकंड का एको आया होगा मेरी आवाज का, उसके लिए आई एम रैली रैली सॉरी। या यप, सॉरी अगर मेरी आवाज आज थोड़ी ना वो उस टाइप की चुभने वाली। यप, राइटली इज अ नाइस गाय।
Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
यप,
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
ट्रू,
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Huh?
साउंड्स प्रीटी फ्रेंच।
Paimon could have sworn.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But,
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so...
हैं?
you're
बॉक्स में क्या कर रहा है
inside the
ये?
box? Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did
Yeah.
someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Just your hat? Huh.
Sorry.
Wait, Paimon gets it. Something must have happened to your hair.
Yup.
Sorry. So that's what happened. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away.
टकला है.
May have misunderstood me, but never mind. It's a soft and brown hat. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But it's really important to me, so...
Yup.
We'll be back.
बट ये डिब्बे में क्यों बैठा है? ये सचमुच में टकला है भाई. मैं तो इसको टकला ही मान के चल रहा हूँ. सेरिब्रस चैप्टर. भाई मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ ना, ये गेम मेरे को ना खुश नहीं देख सकती. मैं तुम्हें क्या बता रहा हूँ, ये गेम मुझे नहीं देख सकती खुश. क्या लुक फॉर द हैट नियर द लेफ्ट. अच्छा, इस गेम को ना कुछ तो दिक्कत है मेरे से.
Paimon doesn't see anything here.
अरे
Let's go
यहीं
somewhere
कहीं
else.
वो रही. ये देखो दिख गई मुझे ऑलरेडी. ये देखो यहाँ पे है हैट. चलो, सर्कलेट तो था ही, सर पे पहनने वाली चीज है.
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking...
यहीं होगी. देखो मिल गई.
Nothing in the water. Oh, we've looked
Wriothesly कहाँ है?
everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
यप.
Huh, that's a good idea. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
यप.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking?
Because you're too
This is
obvious,
bad.
Paimon.
Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well,
Yep.
either way, let's go check it out first.
Can I no. Can I teleport there? क्या है ये? कहाँ से जाते हैं रैग एंड बोन में? मेरे को याद भी नहीं है अभी. मैं लिटरली मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ, मैं ऑफ डेज पे ना, मैं जब भी गेंशिन खोलता हूँ मैं ग्राइंड ही करता हूँ. ओए ये क्या है? अरे पानी. अच्छा. मैं डर गया, जमीन कहाँ गई. अरे स्टैंड इट इज. ये एक्टिवेट क्यों नहीं हो रहे? अच्छा है, नहीं हो रहे तो वैसे. नथिंग बैड इन दैट. आई टोटली. अच्छा यही है. अच्छा. उसके ऑफिस के साथ में ही है. नाइस. आजू पाजी आजू. छेती. भाई ये क्या है? व्हाट्स दिस? ओ अच्छा. ओ क्या मिला?
Treasure. One way to draw your target out.
बस. अच्छा. क्रेडिट कूपन. ओ नाइस.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Yep.
I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner
Yep.
dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread. Well, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
You are Paimon. You are.
I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes. So, I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my
मैग्नानिमस. इतनी
Just
इंग्लिश
an
अंकल आती
nobody,
नहीं
after
हमें.
all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. You were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
Yep.
Well, I figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke.
यार
And
मेरे
though
को
I've
ना एक तो
only
ना
caught
बाल
scant
मेरे
sight
बड़े
of his
अच्छे हैं, लेकिन
grace
पता है मेरी
since
ना एक
then,
दिक्कत है, मैं
as
अपनी उम्र
fate
से
would
थोड़ा
have
ज्यादा
it,
बड़ा
I've
लगता हूँ
become
जब
fast
मेरी दाढ़ी
friends
आ
with
जाती
Mr.
है।
Alvar himself.
और एक तो ना मेरी
I
दाढ़ी
mean,
ऐसी
we've
है ना,
all
मेरे
got
बाल शाइन
agendas,
मारते हैं,
but
मेरे बाल
rather
बहुत
than
ग्लॉसी
trying
हैं।
to force something to be
तो लाइक
true,
लिटरली ऐसा ना एकदम,
it's
अगर मैं
often
ऐसे
better
रोशनी
to
में करूँ ना
just
तो मैं मेरी दाढ़ी ऐसे
go
सफेद
with the
लगने
flow.
लगेगी,
Oh, so
इसलिए
now
मैं
you're
रखता
trying
नहीं
to
हूँ।
kiss up to us.
मेरे को दाढ़ी
Well,
सूट
I
नहीं
did
करती
mean it when
देखने
I
में, मैं
called you legends,
एक ही दो
and it
मैं
isn't
एजेड लगने
long
लग
to
जाता हूँ
take
यार
two of
अपने
you.
हिसाब से थोड़ा।
Oh, enough of that.
ये
Is there
देखो,
something you're
अगर मैं
looking
अपने
for?
बाल थोड़े ऐसे कर लूँ ना, इट्स स्टिल अ बिट बेटर। हाँ, मैं थोड़ा अपनी उम्र से ना थोड़ा मैं ज़्यादा बड़ा लगने लग जाता हूँ दाढ़ी के साथ, इसलिए आई ऑलवेज प्रेफर बीइंग क्लीन शेव्ड। कल करनी है, कल 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 मैं फिर से चिकना लौंडा बन के आएगा। मेरे को कर लेनी चाहिए ना, लाइक हफ्ते में एक बार शेव। अभी तो कुछ लाइक कुछ काम आ गया था इसलिए मैं कर नहीं पाया, थोड़ा 2 दिन से ऑफ स्केड्यूल चल रहा हूँ, लाइक मतलब शेविंग में। वैसे तो सब काम कर ही रहा हूँ मैं, बट हाँ थोड़ा इन सब कीपिंग
No
केयर ऑफ माई
problem.
सेल्फ।
Hey, feel free to
यप
check out anything you want.
Wait, but that's,
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop.
यप
Instead of more or coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
alright. Paimon will take a look.
वाई दो, वाई एक तो मेरा गला खराब है ना, माई
Are you
वॉइस
sure
इज
you
अ
don't
बिट।
want more? These are but
It's alright. Two
Yep.
will do. It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. That poor
Paimonology.
will still be waiting for us. Thank you so much.
no problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good review.
यप
We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
there's a high chance he has. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's dead. I'm saying he could be.
You can come out now.
You did? Oh, Archons, you just...
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of it.
I mean,
Yep.
I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
Then
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well,
I just bought you a new one.
We tried really hard to look for your.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really...
Does
Why?
it have
क्या
some
हुआ?
kind of sentiment?
What? Sorry, I can't explain.
कुछ
at
तो
the
छुपा रहा है ये
moment.
बंदा, मतलब
Time's getting
obviously
well,
कुछ तो
so
छुपा ही
I
रहा होगा,
suppose
तभी
I'll
तो
be
स्टोरी
putting for a
बनेगी।
while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Oh, hero,
Grace.
hero, 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 hero. Your grace. Gracias. ये कमीना मेरी तरफ आ ही नहीं रहा। राइटली साला गंदा
It's a
आदमी।
slow day. I'll say I'm not at all surprised to find that.
It's what good adventure.
Is that so?
हैं? इतनी
Maybe
बढ़िया
I
हैट
should
के बदले तू
consider-
ये
As
वाली
I
हैट ले
recall,
रहा है।
these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again. You might not have the same luck
Yeah.
next.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then I'll be off.
There are a lot of societies and groups in
What a
like
strange
Merafeed
guy.
themselves.
What? Oh, and has he did something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh,
Yep.
Not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They
Yep.
work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Yep.
Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Prisoners are still people, after all.
Yep.
There are as many crimes
Ah,
and
he's
motives
like the
as
best
there
jailer.
are stars in the sky.
पाप
The idea of
पाप
the
से
criminal as
नफरत
a
करो, पापी से
selfish,
नहीं।
heartless brute is
Yep.
just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Yep.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying
Yeah.
to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give it, and if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria.
All right then, please follow me.
Meadowfeed seems like a nice place, just थोड़ा sunlight कमी है, बाकी तो चलो खैर बढ़िया जगह ही है. हाँ, posh area नहीं कहेंगे हम इसे. Yeah, it's like रोहिणी. Yeah, जहाँ मैं रहता हूँ. Meadowfeed is like रोहिणी. हाँ, except for the sunlight and the most fabulous person in this entire world, Vignesh Sarvanan, Meadowfeed is quite the रोहिणी in itself. ओह ये क्या है? ऐसे shine क्यों मार रहा है यहाँ पे? अच्छा कुछ होगा, लाइटिंग ग्लिच होगी.
I follow the wind.
मेरे को लगा कुछ पड़ा हुआ है वहाँ पे. But yeah, Meadowfeed's a fine place. I won't complain much. Like yeah, I could live here, but you know, as I said, it is Rohini just the lack of sunlight. Not that I go out much myself. But yeah, Fontaine is like South Delhi. Fontaine is to South Delhi. Guaranteed. Fontaine is South Delhi. और फिर मॉन्स्टार्ट तुम कह सकते हो थोड़ा लाइक खुला एरिया, यू नो. खुला एरिया कहाँ है दिल्ली में? लाइक गुड़गांव साइड नहीं, वो तो साउथ दिल्ली हो गया ना, वो साउथ एक्सटेंशन ही तो है. मतलब थोड़ा खुला एरिया, लाइक हाँ, जहाँ पे मतलब इतनी भीड़ भाड़ वो थोड़ी कम है. बाकी इनाजुमा, दिल्ली में इनाजुमा लाइक तो कोई जगह है नहीं. बट या डेफिनेटली Fontaine is like the best, closest thing you can get to
The
Delhi.
wind knows me.
Yes, Fontaine is like the closest you can get to in Delhi. Yeah, basically, मतलब yeah, Fontaine is very close. Like जो ऊपर वाला world है, overworld, that could be like South Delhi places, and this is just like Rohini. This is where all like the common people live. I'm not calling it Ghaziabad because Ghaziabad is just next level. Ghaziabad is Inazuma. जहाँ देखो बस बैं 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 लड़ाई शुरू हो जाएगी. I mean, Inazuma was basically meant to be like increase in combat difficulty. Like leave it, it's
Welcome,
very
Your
easy.
Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any.
I'll pass on the food then.
Yep,
What about you?
I'm not hungry.
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
What a pity. It would seem that none
Yep.
of us can properly appreciate.
Then I must beg your grace to find me some more ingredients. So if you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some.
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at the...
It's not for everyone.
Yep.
Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what...
2 bottles coming right up.
मेरे को समझ नहीं आता how can you earn more like coupons?
Our first meeting took place
Because
on
there are
short
some
notice.
recipes
We were
here
both
that I'd like to
swamped
unlock.
by everything that happened after,
Yep.
so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Yep. We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice. If I'm still trying to be honest. Yup, we fought.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength to make it out unscathed. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first place.
Paimon could... That guy we talked to earlier was
Yep.
obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Because
After
we
all,
are
you did help
Archon
the fortress
level.
and I maintain our autonomy.
Because we are stupid Archon level. We are... Paimon, don't you realize how strong is Traveler? I know. देखो ट्रैवलर को भले ही ऊबर में लगना हो, उसे भले ही स्विगी की नौकरी बजानी हो, लिटरली मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ, मैं साइड क्वेस्ट कर रहा था, मतलब जो मेन क्वेस्ट भी नहीं होते, जिनमें तुम्हें प्रीमोस भी नहीं मिलते, मैं एक वैसे वाला क्वेस्ट निपटा रहा था, और लिटरली ये बंदा ठीक है, जो दूसरी दुनिया से आया है, अपनी बहन को ढूंढ रहा है जिसको इस दुनिया की किसी बड़ी भगवान ने किडनैप कर लिया। ये लोगों के भगवानों से जाके बात करता है, भगवानों से लड़ता है, इतना सब कुछ करता है। वो एक 5 साल की बच्ची को ढूंढ रहा है, लिटरली। वो बंदा पांच, मतलब इस बंदे को इसको नहीं ढूंढनी अपनी बहन। तुम्हें लगता है अपनी बहन को ढूंढने के लिए बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत करता है, मैं बता रहा हूं इसे नहीं ढूंढनी। इसे अब फर्क पड़ना बंद हो गया है। ही इज लाइक तेवात बड़ी अच्छी जगह है, यहीं रह लेंगे हम, पॉश एरिया है, लीवे वीवे में घर ले लेंगे, पैसा तो वैसे इसको मिल जाएगा कहीं ना कहीं से। बिठा तो रखिए इसने कॉन्टैक्ट से, क्यों जाना है अब इसको दूसरी दुनिया में? इसको नहीं चाहिए अब अपनी बहन, ठीक है। मतलब पिछले, देखो इसको लास्ट अपनी बहन कब दिखाई दी थी? इसको लास्ट अपनी बहन दिखाई दी थी मतलब इन पर्सन मॉन्स्टैड में। उसके बाद इसको डेन्सलेव सिर्फ लीवे में दिखाई दिया है। इनाजुमा पूरा डेन्सलेव गायब था। सुमेरु में भी बस एक छोटा सा, और इतना छोटा क्वेस्ट था ना, लिटरली इट डिड नॉट सर्व इवन द जस्टिस। मतलब डेन्सलेव आया और डेन्सलेव गया, लिटरली इट वाज जस्ट नॉट जस्ट, ठीक है। इतनी कम स्टोरी थी ना उसमें, लिटरली मुझे लगा कि जैसे कुछ कुछ वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में नहीं होता लाइक एक दिन के वेट के बाद दोबारा से नया, वो इतनी छोटी स्टोरी थी ना भाई, मतलब लिटरली कुछ नहीं था ही नहीं उसमें। इवन लीवे में भी, कैज़म में भी कुछ था नहीं, लाइक वो लिटरली अपनी बहन से कैज़म में भी नहीं मिला। मतलब पागलपंती है यार, लिटरली पागलपन।
Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Yes, it is. Yep.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have... I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think?
Intense.
Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
Yep.
I'm perfectly aware of that too. But even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you.
Oh, nice.
I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
अरे बेटा इसको पता है ना, हम चाहे तो पूरा फाउंटेन ऑफ नहीं, नॉट फाउंटेन ऑफ, फोर्ट्रेस ऑफ मेरोपीड हम गिरा सकते हैं, ठीक है। 4 आर्कॉन हमारे पीछे हैं, लिटरली हमें बस बोलने का हुक्म है, वो दूसरा कैटेक्लिज्म तक कर देंगे हमारे लिए। भाई यार तुम देखो, और कोई कहे ना कहे, नाहिडा तो कर ही देगी। नाहिडा तो अपनी बहन की तरह है, भले ही जोंगली एक बार को ना करे, भले ही कहते हैं ना राइडन शोगन एक बार को ना करे, नाहिडा तो कर ही देगी। नाहिडा को तो भैया पाला पोसा है हमने, ठीक है। लिटरली लाइक अगर मैं वेंटी से भी मैं नहीं कहूंगा ट्रैवलर इतना क्लोज है जितना वो हाउ शुड आई से इट, नाहिडा से क्लोज है। बिकॉज नाहिडा को तो लिटरली एक तरीके से कहते हैं ना, बाकी आर्कॉन्स को तो ढूंढा है, नाहिडा को तो लिटरली हमने सिखाया है कि आर्कॉन ऐसे बनते हैं बेटा, ये होता है आर्कॉन, उसके तो हम टीचर हैं भैया। अब मेरे को लगता है हम फुरीना को भी एजुकेट करेंगे काफी अच्छे से, और मेरे को लगता है नेटलैंड वाले के साथ भी होगा। बिकॉज लिटरली कहते हैं ना, जो वो पायरो स्लाइम्स वाली थ्योरी है कि लाइक मतलब नॉट कि लाइक जो स्लाइम्स होती है वो आर्कॉन के बिहेवियर से मैच करता है उनका बिहेवियर। सो पायरो स्लाइम्स आर कंसिडर्ड टू बी वेरी क्या कहते हैं, इमोशनली फ्रेजाइल एंड मतलब बहुत ज्यादा एकदम ऐसा, तुम समझ रहे हो ना मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ, हिले हुए और वो है भी गॉड ऑफ वॉर, कहते हैं ना पायरो वाला। सो आई थिंक, और हमें कोई लेट्स सी हमारे पास कौन कौन सा आर्कॉन है। सो वी हैव 2 पोलाम यूजर्स, ठीक है, वी हैव 1 बो यूजर एंड वी हैव अ कैटलिस्ट, ठीक है। वी हैव 4 आर्कॉन्स, तो 2 पोलाम्स, 1 बो, 1 कैटलिस्ट, ठीक है। सो वी विल नीड 1 स्वॉर्ड एंड 1 क्लेमोर, एंड आई थिंक फुरीना इज अ स्वॉर्ड यूजर, बिकॉज मेरे को अभी लिटरली याद नहीं आ रहा, अगर अभी मैं फुरीना लिंक्स चेक करूं तो पता चल जाएगा, बट आई थिंक फुरीना इज अ स्वॉर्ड यूजर। एंड जो पायरो वाला होगा, आई एम प्रिटी श्योर ही विल बी अ क्लेमोर यूजर, ही विल बी, because yeah, it just makes sense, like claymore is like the biggest weapon you can get out there. Yeah, I think he's a claymore user. Yeah, I think he is. Yep.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
Contraband क्या होता है?
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that
Yep.
the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me.
Yep.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
बता हम
She
सुलझा
mentioned
देंगे.
something about contraband. Are they like dangerous?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are
Acha.
experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine everything carefully. Now, what do we have here? It's more...
Whoa, this is certainly
Yep.
a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem. Wait, if you've confiscated this entire
Yes.
box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit. Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
Let's get that title then.
It's only been a couple minutes since we agreed to continue friendly
Yeah.
relations with each other, and you're already planning to overthrow me? Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No take-backs. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
All right, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton
I
of
don't
Mora.
think Paimon, we are in a fantastical imaginary game, and touching gems and rocks that are black and sparkly. How should I say? It's not really. Yeah, see exactly what I'm talking about. I don't really advise it that
Actually,
much.
never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
Yep,
There's something
as I
weird
said,
about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot
there's
of bad
nothing
things
weird
when she
about
picked
this
that.
gem. This gem is literally screaming, "Do not touch me! I am cursed!" Literally, if you look at that gem, it's screaming. I didn't even look at that gem. I was like, a gem? Oh yeah, it's cursed.
Paimon
Like,
couldn't
what
even
else
send
could
them
it
out.
be?
It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain.
Yeah.
Super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right.
Yep.
I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
हमें पाइमॉन के flashbacks क्यों
Are
नहीं
you
दिखाए
sure?
लेकिन?
I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
Yep.
Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a...
हाँ, क्योंकि travelers is a bit different. ओए 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 ओए।
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll
Yep.
take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon,
Then, actually,
Yep.
never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about what.
you do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Nice,
Are you
nice.
this free every day or something?
Just
He
puts-
is.
I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met either.
I mean, he's basically like क्या ही कर लेगा, सब अपने हिसाब से चल रहा है. He gets I get it. I get it. ठीक है, I'll let him off the hook. But it makes sense, right? अब you are the duke. मतलब ठीक है, अब prison of Meropit चल रहा है, क्या करोगे जी? इतना कोई official work तो रोज रोज आता नहीं है. ओरे ओरे ओरे,
We
ये
are
देख के ना
honored
मुझे
by
ऐसा
your
वो
visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
मैं तुम्हें सच बता रहा हूँ, ये एक तो ना ये इनका एक्सेंट ऐसा फ्रेंच है, ऊपर से इन्होंने टोपी ऐसी पहन रखी है. एंड फॉन्टेन इज बेसिकली इटली बेस्ड, बट देयर आर अ बिट ऑफ फ्रेंच एस्पेक्ट्स टू इट बिकॉज देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ फ्रेंच एस्पेक्ट्स इन इटली टू. ठीक है, तो मेरे को ये देख के ना, मेरे को अब पता नहीं क्यों, वैसे तो मैं साइंस का हूँ, बट मैंने ना 10th में एक चैप्टर होता है हमारा फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन, मेरे को उसकी याद आ गई. उसमें कुछ होता था लाइक लिटरली कुछ साइड के लोग होते थे, वो सिर्फ कहते ब्लू पैंट्स या रेड पैंट्स ही पहनते थे वो, उसके अलावा कोई पैंट्स नहीं पहनते। तो ये बहुत चलता था फ्रांस में। अगर तुम 10th में हो या तुमने हिस्ट्री ले आर्ट्स ले रखी है, आई एम नॉट गोना गो स्टीरियोटिपिकल, डोंट वरी, बट अगर तुमने 11th 12th में आर्ट्स ले रखी है, सो यू कैन रिलेट। तो कुछ लोग होते थे फ्रांस में, एक साइड का मेरे को नाम याद नहीं आ रहा, वो लिटरली सिर्फ लाल पैंट्स ही पहनते थे। मेरे को लाल थी ब्लू थी पता नहीं, लेकिन पहनते थे। पैंट्स तो ऑब्वियसली पहनते थे, बट हाँ एक सिलेक्टेड कलर ही पहनते थे। यस, वी आर ज़त्सू गेस्ट्स।
Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place.
Dugier. It is
Members
very
can find all
pleasant
sorts of
to
drinks
meet
and
you.
snacks here, as well as a large
I cannot
variety of
pull my
books
friends.
and other
Excusez-moi,
resources.
monsieur. A very pleasant to meet you.
Every
It's
once in a
very
while, the society will
pleasant
also
to
host
meet you.
activities
मेरा
and
French accent
seminars,
आनी
which
था
are
for some
always
reason.
well attended.
You flatter me, Your
Ah,
Grace. All we did
monsieur,
was set up an
it is a very
organization
pleasant
in the
to
same
meet
way
you.
as you
Yeah,
were in the
got
world
it.
above.
Oh my God, mamma mia.
It's
Italian,
so
yes,
easy
I
to
finally
feel
speak
lonely and
Italian.
helpless when you arrive here for the first time.
कैसा है तू?
I remember that feeling.
There's a
all
little,
too
you
well.
know, a little
None of us knew anything
clue, a
about
little
this place then,
parabola
after all.
in speaking Italiano. You have to go. Like, if you just notice at me speaking, you will see I start my words here, and then there is the low, and then it's a curve. There's a curve to everything I speak. I am Italiano. Oh dear, that's pretty nice. Oh, dude, Italiano is such a parabolic way of speaking. Like, literally, if you make a graph of me speaking in the Italian accent, it will be literally nothing but parabolas. It will be, yeah, literally, if you make a graph of me speaking, like my speaking frequency and my speaking speed, it will be like this. ठीक है, it will be like ये वाला ग्राफ है. It's हाँ, literally it's like this. साइन स्क्वायर का ग्राफ होता है ना, ऐसा. It's just साइन स्क्वायर का ग्राफ बट उल्टा, ऐसा 1 by साइन स्क्वायर का ग्राफ, ऐसा. It's just downward to upwards parabola with the, कहते हैं ना, lambda downwards. ओ भाई, it's like parabola. क्या करता तुम? I want to eat momos, but I don't get momos, so I eat pasta. And if I don't get pasta, I eat pizza. Real pizza. Yeah, it's like gliding. ऐसा फिर sudden देखो, ऐसा नीचे जाके ऐसा ऊपर. And it's not like ऐसा नीचे जाके ऐसा ऊपर सीधा. नहीं, it's जितना it's like how smoothly you come down is how smoothly you go up. It's a perfect parabola. It's a perfect curve. Nice. ऐसा सर्कल की इक्वेशन है. This is yeah.
But that's when the thought came to me. If
Yep.
we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help
Existences.
that I founded the Beret Society.
Brave
So
society.
you were also involved with this, Wriothesly?
Were you?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously.
Yeah.
For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a
Oh,
place in the
nice.
fortress
It's
of
basically
Mary?
rehab. It's basically a rehab group. हाँ नहीं, it's a sharing group. Yes, it's a sharing group. Like prisons में होता है ना sharing circle, जहाँ पे सारे कैदी आपस में बैठ के कहते हैं कि you know मैंने ये गुनाह किया but I was wrong. No, I did this but I was wrong. My friend Mario, Gustav, listen to me. नहीं, मैं ऐसा Afro American English क्यों बोलने लग गया? Yo, you listen to me. नहीं, तोतला नहीं. Yo man, listen to me. Judge, you don't get it. I did this mother because This guy, it is very annoying me. You listen to me. My friend, Alfonso, please don't do it. It's very wrong of you. I'm just having too much fun with the accents now. I'm just having too much fun with the accents now.
Ah, there's nothing deep about it. I just
Yep,
felt
it's
like
just
we
a
needed
visual.
some kind of visible identifier. If our
Yep.
members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group,
Yep.
then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life.
ये बंदा मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा ही
I
अच्छा लग
hope
रहा है.
this hat will show everyone everything. We
ये
have been
बहुत ज्यादा ही सही लग रहा है.
In other words, that hat has come to
Yep.
represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please wait here just one moment. Yo, feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
Yep.
Right. What happened to your slow date?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key.
Like, I really don't want to get Purina because I hate her. Like, the character is just too childish. I just don't want to get Purina, dude. I want to get Wriothesly. He's way cooler. Like,
kid,
I would have gone
folks,
for Noel,
we were
but
just discussing
I
some
don't think
small
he's
matters.
coming back
We've
anytime
also
soon.
already gone over the organization's vision.
Yep.
Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all?
Yep.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model.
भाई लेकिन आजकल ना मेरा गाचास में लक बड़ा खराब चल रहा है. मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ मेरा लक इतना खराब चल रहा है ना गाचास में. लिटरली. मतलब किसी का भी लक अच्छा हो सकता है, मेरा नहीं. गाचास और ऐसे मतलब रियल लाइफ में भी देखो, अब लक तो आजकल मेरा खराब चल ही रहा है और बहुत ज्यादा ही खराब चल रहा है. बट फिर भी आई गेट बाय बिकॉज ऑफ हार्ड वर्क. सो
Oh,
गाइस
hello.
कीप हार्ड
You are
वर्क.
guests of the. We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
एक तो ना मैं जब भी स्ट्रीम करने आता हूँ ना मैं खुश हो जाता हूँ, मेरे चेहरे का ग्लो वापस आ जाता है. और ये तो मैंने नोटिस करा यार, इसलिए तो मैं करता हूँ यूट्यूबिंग. इट मेक्स मी हैप्पी. कुछ लगा हुआ था. अच्छा नहीं, ओह ये तो जस्ट डिम्पल आता है मेरे. ये देखो डिम्पल एक साइड पे नहीं, ओ इस साइड पे भी आता है. डिम्पल आते हैं जी. ये वाला साइड का थोड़ा जस्ट ज्यादा इंटेंस है. बस इस साइड पे भी है, बस वो थोड़ा देखना पड़ता है. डिम्पल आते हैं हमारे भैया. तुम्हें लगता है मैं स्मार्ट ऐसी हूँ भैया. इट्स द लिटिल डिटेल्स. ठीक है, चश्मा उतार दूं ना अभी मैं. चश्मा उतार के अगर आज मैंने शेव करी होती, ठीक है, तो मुझसे ज्यादा स्मार्ट कोई है नहीं. ये तो हम अपना रूप छुपाने के लिए चश्मा पहनते हैं. तुम्हें क्या लगता है? तुम्हें क्या लगता है फैशन है भाई? हमारी नशीली आंखें देख के तुम मदहोश ना हो जाओ, इसलिए हम नहीं करते. करना भाई, तो मुझसे सेक्सी आदमी कोई है? आ जाओ यार. पता नहीं, आई जस्ट फील लाइक माई आईज डोंट लुक दैट गुड, इसलिए मैं थोड़ा चश्मा पहनता हूँ. एंड चश्मे से ना लाइक यू डोंट, चश्मे से एक वो चीज़ हो जाती है कि लाइक तुम्हें एकदम प्रॉपर आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन नहीं करना पड़ता कैमरे के साथ. वरना अगर मैं इधर ही ऐसे देखता रहूँ ना, अगर मैं इधर ही ऐसे देखता रहूँ तो ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा ब्लैंड हो जाएगा. बट वही अगर मैं ऐसे चश्मा पहन लूँ ना, तो ये एरिया ऑलरेडी हाईलाइटेड हो जाता है, तो वो थोड़ा सही लगता है देखने में. क्योंकि तुम्हें फिर उतना कहते हैं ना मेन आई कांटेक्ट बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती कैमरे के साथ, तो वो एक चीज़ थोड़ी सही रहती है. इसलिए मैं थोड़ा चश्मा आई प्रेफर वेयरिंग, कवरिंग माई आईज विद समथिंग. और थोड़ा
Most of them are writing
ब्राइटनेस
diaries or
बढ़ा के देख सकते हो
autobiographies on
तुम.
their time in the organization.
अच्छा.
Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera.
Ooh, what's there to
We
learn
find it
how
kind
to
of
use in
funny.
a camera?
You
Just
see,
press the
had we
button.
managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
You're just... Meropede just seems too nice of a place to be a prison. And then again, it isn't a prison. And now with Wriothesly here, it's even so more amazing. It's just like a world but with like less sunlight. देखो sunlight वाला point मैं कभी नहीं छोड़ दूंगा. ये mean, it's basically the world, but with like less sunlight.
It's because
But
you
then
have
again,
a
I
lot
don't
more
really
free
go
time
out much
now.
myself, so I could live a
Not
lifetime
only
here.
that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things.
Yep.
Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
Yep. You're making it sound like too good of a
Something
place.
like a safe space.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After
Yep,
all,
yep,
not
yep.
everyone is good at fighting or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back.
Don't worry, we will.
I won't. काफी ज़्यादा लंबे डायलॉग्स हैं और मे बी आई एम टॉकिंग टू
Welcome
मच.
to our gathering place.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Yep.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but a lot besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the full.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Yep.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Seemingly too good to be true, doesn't it? Seems
Hey,
like
you there, newbie!
there's a itch. See, he's listening. इसका चेहरा turn हुआ. He's listening.
Hello?
Yep, I'm talking to you.
Just like-
Now, why don't you follow my lead and
कुछ
take
तो
a deep
है.
breath before let. Ha!
क्या कर रहा है भाई?
That's how I pump myself.
हरियाणा
up every
हरियाणा
day.
का है क्या?
A lot of my friends have found it super
भाई यार
useful
जहाँ
too.
जाता हूँ गाजियाबादी मिल जाते हैं यार.
With one shout,
देखो
you
सुन
can
रहा है.
release all the fatigue,
Yep.
resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? Feeling shy? Just remember to take a deep breath.
Yep.
let it-
Alright, we've talked to everybody. That would explain why Wriothesly only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place?
Yep.
Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the society,
Yep.
I'd met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of
Yep.
course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace...
Yeah, he
What?
does.
You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need that.
Paimon's just on the... I was like, yeah, he's a vision holder. I mean, they don't really allow vision holders, do they? But literally, how many people, like, do people who go to, like, the fortress get their, like, visions confiscated? I mean, like, vision is the blessing from the gods. I mean, sort of, I guess. I mean, it's pretty clear that visions are not given out by archons. So, like, are their visions confiscated? Like, if someone is sent to prison? Because a vision isn't just like, you know, an extensive power given to you. It's more likely becomes a part of your soul. Because literally we saw it in Inzuma, people going mad. Almost never, you say? ये कुछ तो है.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
देखा, I said it.
Are you feeling all right? You are?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm sorry.
He's still as weird as before.
Dujier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that.
Yep.
As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to...
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Yep, something about the boxing gloves.
You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone would use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for his grace.
Yes, right away.
कुछ तो छुपाया
That
जा
gem
रहा है.
shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dujier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk
He's
about,
too
so
good.
let's
कुछ तो
wrap
छुपा
up
रहे ये
right there.
लोग.
The Traveler also has some other plans.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor.
Say,
यार
Paimon
2
doesn't
plus 2
think
का
we
ना
made any
4
plans
नहीं हो
for
रहा
the
यहाँ
rest
पे.
of the day. Why
3
do you
तक हो
like
रहा है.
him?
यहाँ पे ना 2 plus 2
Well,
नहीं हो रहा.
what's your opinion of the society now
मेरे
you've
दिमाग
taken
में
a
ना
look
2
around
plus
their
2 11 हो
headquarters?
रहा है यहाँ इस जगह पे.
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't
Yep.
remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people? There's only one potential problem. If the
Yep.
society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dujier. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Yep, I did too.
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
Yeah,
As
see?
expected, you also picked up on. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard. Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours. If my hypothesis is correct, Dujier should already... And with his watchful eye removed...
Can you just tell us
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine.
Yep.
Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
Yep, I'll take this as another one of
I'll
your
explain
jokes.
everything to you later. But right now, we need to seize this opportunity.
Like, but why was he
Find out what you
convicted
can from
at
them
an
now
early
while
age
they're all in
too?
one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दया। उतिप, इतनी बड़ी तलवार यहाँ पे क्यों रखी हुई है? और एक चाइल्ड का विजन तब से मेरे पास पड़ा हुआ है ना। अच्छा, खाने की रेसिपी है ये, याद कर लेते हैं। ये देखो, पाइमोन का मोरा पाउच, हमसे ही पैसे लेके हमसे ही भर के हमें ही दे रही है। और चाइल्ड का विजन कहाँ है? क्वेस्ट आइटम्स में है क्या? हो ना, तो ये रहा 5 स्टार आइटम में। क्या है? Lost, the vision has lost its glow now that यही सेम चीज तो उसके विजन के साथ भी नहीं हुई थी। यप, imbued with the winds of, क्या है? ओके, आई प्लीज आपका नाम बोलो। वेट, फर्स्ट आई चेक ये इसका मीनिंग क्या है, बिकॉज आई एम इन नो मूड। हाँ, यप। हम्म केशम ना, नहीं यार, मैं नहीं बोलूंगा। मेरे को इसका मतलब नहीं पता। फर्स्ट टेल मी व्हाट इट मींस, देन आई विल टेक योर नेम। पहले पहले टेल मी व्हाट इट मींस। इफ यू डोंट टेल मी व्हाट इट मींस, आई वोंट से इट, आई विल से इट। व्हाट डज दिस मीन? व्हाट डज योर नेम मीन? फर्स्ट टेल मी व्हाट डज योर नेम मीन। If you won't, I won't say it. I'm not taking risks like this. What does your name mean? Ah, I know what this means. Breeze. Air. I see. I have no problem in taking your name. It's just I cannot trust. I'm really not getting the trust feelings. Yeah, रुक जाओ। Manipur language. I know it's Manipur language, dude, and I get it. Kesium is a family that stays there. I know, but hmm, I really don't want to offend anyone. Is anyone from my school in Manipur? Wait, let me think. It's not a bad word, right? Justify me that. Is it a bad word, please? Because I am serious about this. This is not a joke right now. K. I'll call you K. And why do you want me to say it? Why do you want me to say your name? And please tell me if it is a bad word or not. Okay, Keshiam is. Yeah, I know it's a family surname. And what is the next word? What does the next word mean? Why do you want me to say it? Like, are you a fan? रुक जा। Okay, I'll say it. Wait, just a final. Okay, so shout. Oh, acha. Oh, so just a shout out to you, Keshyam Namiba. Love from Pilot Mammal, and yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, I have a fan. Ah, dear. Oh, that's such a nice thing. I'm so sorry I made you say so much. Oh, love you, Keshyam Namiba. A great shout out from Vignesh Sarvanan. Yes, finally a fan. Oh, you just made my day, dude. You just made my day. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, love you. मेरे भी फैन बनने लग गए। कुछ तो भाई यही मैं तुम्हें कहता हूँ ना, मैं इसी चीज के लिए YouTube करता हूँ यार। तुम जैसे अच्छे लोग मिलते मेरे को रोना होता है। yes, thank you.
Huh. It's just as Wriothesly said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here.
Keshyam Namiba, loved you very much.
You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Yup. Let's see if we can strike up a conversation.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry.
Oh, okay.
मेरे को एडिट का ना लिंक भेजना, जो भी whatever edit you make ना, send me the link. I'll see it and I'll even repost it if I can.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to. We'll just look.
I'll go find...
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
Who should you pull for? देखो, I mean, देखो, who should you pull for? Who should you pull for is a very, it's a very subjective question. ठीक है, like it basically depends on what teams you main. Like I main a vaporized team, which is a very, like I literally have like the national team. So if I pulled, if I get, Wriothesly, I can run like the newer national version of the middle team. So that is why I am pulling for Wriothesly, ठीक है? But for example, if you are a freeze main or if you are like a fridge main, then I don't as much suggest Wriothesly, ठीक है? Because he's not a great cryo support, and if you are going for freeze, क्या कहीं तुम या मेरे चैनल पे लिंक है उसमें, आप हाँ, अगर आप मेरे चैनल पे जाओ ना, मेरे चैनल के अबाउट में, वहाँ पे है लिंक, या वहाँ पे लिंक है. Who should I pull for? Yeah, it's like you can see, आप वहाँ पे देख सकते हो, हाँ लिंक है. बाकी who should you pull for is basically, देखो डिपेंडेंट है. like I don't suggest वेंटी तो बिल्कुल नहीं, ठीक है, Venti is just too far outdated. If you wanna get a swirl character, just go for Kazuha, and if not, just go for Sucrose. Venti is just not worth it now. I'm not bad mouthing anyone. If Venti is your favorite character, definitely, but now as much as so I don't advise Venti. Baki, if you wanna go for like favorite character, then I have no issues. But yeah, if वैसे अगर तुम्हें समन करना ही करना है, so go for Wriothesly, but Wriothesly भी तभी if you wanna run a melt team. Else for that, I don't think he'll be good on freeze because he's not Ayaka. Like Ayaka's, if you wanna go for freeze, just go for Ayaka. Other than that, don't even run a freeze team. Go for Hyper Bloom instead if you can't have Ayaka. But if you are going for Wriothesly, I am like very that just go for a melt team and the national melt team like जो नई बनेगी अब, which is Wriothesly, Xiangling, Bennett, and Kazuha. So go for that one. That's a better option. Just in general, I'm saying.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society offers a...
You don't know.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just...
You have
there's
Nahida
nothing
and
more I can tell
Hutao.
you.
So if you have Nahida and Hutao, basically you are a Bloom and you are basically Bloom and Vaporize, right? Then I don't. मत करो, skip करो. Furina आएगी या Baiju आएगा. If you wanna really power up your Nahida, save for Baiju in 4.2. अदरवाइज फुरीना आ रही है, सो आई थिंक यू शुड गो फॉर फुरीना, क्योंकि अब मैं भी Wriothesly के लिए सब समन नहीं करूंगा, अब मैं फुरीना के लिए करूंगा. सो यू कुड गो फॉर बाइजू. आई सजेस्ट बाइजू के लिए जाओ. बाकी यू कुड ऑल्सो गो फॉर आयाटो और साइनो. साइनो इज ऑल्सो ग्रेट, बट 4.2 में लाइक द फर्स्ट phase is what I recommend. Either if you wanna go for Nahida, go for Baiju, or if you wanna power up like your Hutao section, go for Furina. Wriothesly is just not worth it because दोनों ही DPS हैं. You will never be able to use Wriothesly and Hutao completely together. You don't. Just go for Baiju. अभी save कर लो. Go for Baiju.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier?
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
देखो मैंने बोला था कुछ तो दिक्कत है
I ate
इनमें.
something earlier. You're looking for something?
ओ भाई सब लोग इतने उदास क्यों हो गए यार एकदम से. इतनी उदासी देख सकता हूँ मैं. हाँ इतनी उदासी देख सकता हूँ. उदासी फिर भी एक्सेप्ट हो जाती है, खुशी नहीं एक्सेप्ट होती. किसी और की तो बिल्कुल नहीं. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want
Yep,
to talk
share
to
your
us, so let's
thoughts.
just head back.
एक तो मेरे को Wriothesly का ना बिल्डिंग प्लान बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगता. 6 गेट जैसे दिखने वाली चीजें हैं लेकिन एंट्री सिर्फ एक सही है. आई डोंट लाइक दिस. ठीक है, यस ठीक है, गुड. क्या मैं यहाँ नीचे जा सकता हूँ? यस, क्यों नहीं जा सकता भाई. भाई मेरे को ना शिप पे जाना है. अरे Wriothesly कहाँ है? Wriothesly ए बिलोटे कहाँ है? पता नहीं. लाइक Cerebrus, Wriothesly looks more of a cat to me than a dog, but then again that's because like so many cats in Genshin. अरे अब वापस अंदर जाने को. अच्छा पीछे. ओह अच्छा 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 अच्छा. छुप के खड़े हैं जनाब.
Into the wind.
Oh, you're back.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
Yep.
That would prove
Who
my
is the
suspicions.
strongest character I have? Who is the like my like literally अब मैं strongest character कैसे जज करूँ? See मैं ना characters को 3 तरीके से देखता हूँ. First things first, obviously उनकी viability कितनी है teams में. सेकंड जो मैं देखता हूँ ना, वो मैं डैमेज देखता हूँ, वो मैं ये देखता हूँ कि उनके पास जो स्किल्स है उससे ट्रैवलिंग कितनी आसान हो जाएगी वर्ल्ड में, पता नहीं क्योंकि देखो मेरे लिए ना गेंशिन इज नॉट लाइक बड़े से बड़ा डैमेज, मेरे लिए गेम का कहते हैं क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ आसान कितनी हो जाएगी। सेकंड वो उसके बाद फिर मैं देखता हूँ कितने हाईएस्ट डैमेज नंबर जा सकते हैं। सो बट स्टिल अगर उन 3 फैक्टर्स को भी मैं लेके देखूं, सो अगर हम सिर्फ कहते हैं ना, अगर हम सिर्फ डैमेज नंबर्स पे जाएं, सो द हाईएस्ट डैमेज नंबर्स आई हैव गॉटन आर फ्रॉम येलान। यस, yeah, Yelan I have gotten my highest damage numbers for, so I should say my Yelan is my strongest character as of right now. Yeah, so my Yelan is basically like the nymph set, ठीक है, a ton like shit tons of HP as always expected from a Yelan build, अभी मैं दिखा भी दूंगा, and a Favonius bow, yes, because of the energy recharge.
Earlier was precisely that.
Right. He was acting.
And I usually use my Yelan on like a vaporized team. Pretty unconventional, but does the trick.
It's because I wanted to figure. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk. Not too long.
But she works well with like Jin के जो भी मेरी current overworld team है. She is brilliant in that because you can save a lot of stamina with her.
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show.
Yeah, वैसे तो ये सिर्फ मुक्का मार के आगे बढ़ जाते हैं.
Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paima's not sure she got all of it.
Yep.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Yep, true. You couldn't. यार इसके कपड़े बड़े अच्छे हैं यार. But I won't summon for him and he's not worth like that much. Now that I think about it, I'll rather just. But I kind of wanna. यार अगर मुझे नवलेट मिल जाता ना, it would have been way better. Navlet would have been way better. Should I summon for Wriothesly?
Indeed. He certainly seems to be
I'll
using
try,
some coercive.
I guess, because मेरे लिए तो देखो काम कर सकता है मेल टीम में.
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my
work
office
for
when
me.
the time comes.
Hey, don't just leave before you've
Because like national team में healing भी अच्छी मिल जाती है. What do I think about Linne? What do I think about Linne? I'd say he's a character you should like. If you are really a Linne fan, he's kind of like those premium characters. ठीक है, तुम्हें एक ही दम में अगर चाहिए तो ले लो. He's good, but I don't think he's like the best character out there. He's basically like Zhao these days. Like Zhao back in the day, he was very good. He was base like best DPSs. But then again, that's the thing about Genshin. Like Genshin में इतना power creep नहीं है. You know, it's not a PvP gacha, so it's इतना like power creep नहीं है. So you can really like, if someone is a good DPS once, he'll be a good DPS always. But yeah, Linne is how should I say it? Is fine. He's fine. He's not the best, but he's not the worst either. Like if you get him, he's fine. He's like Dea, just slightly better Dea. Dea would have been brilliant if her burst wasn't like a single animation. Dea would have been like the most broken character ever. Trust me. If she had like the Chongyun application of like Pyro, and just that burst was nothing but animations, she would have been like the beast. She would have been a beast. But चलो खैर कोई ना. हाँ जी, कहाँ कितना टाइम? I wouldn't mind summoning for Linne even if he came back. Yeah, no, it's not a comparison about Yelan, but if you really want like a pyro DPS sort of guys, you have Hu Tao. You don't really need, Linne. You don't really need Linne. Like if you have Hu Tao. Hu Tao is like the best pyro DPS right now. I mean, obviously she is. if you have Hu Tao, then I don't think there's a need for Linne. And weapons don't really make that much of a difference. It's just a bit that complexity of the game, you know, you kind of have to find different weapons for different people. But yeah, bow users, claymore users, sword users, doesn't really make a difference.
Good roll.
It's finally evening.
Yep.
Wriothesly's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
या मैं तुम्हें अपना येलान बिल्ड दिखा देता हूँ, ये देखो. So this is her basic weapon, ठीक है? It's R2, ठीक है? This is her artifacts. ये है इस पे just completely hydro. So I would really just give her HP and HP. Yeah, दिखा रहा हूँ, वही दिखा रहा हूँ. See, I knew it. So basically ये है, इसका सेट है, ठीक है? This is her. मैंने 4 star रखा because मैं इतना, you know, I'm not big on numbers. But yeah, this is a fine set. ठीक है? Just give her HP on literally everything. Everything on Yelan should be just like HP, 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 HP. Just HP. ये तो बस मैंने थोड़ा crit rate दिया है just for the like damage sakes. But if you can get HP on her, get HP on her. By hook or crook, just get HP on her. ठीक है? So this is my Yelan build and she has around 29. रुक जाओ, एक तो ना मैं डबल हाइड्रो भी चला रहा हूँ. सो इफ यू न्यू डबल हाइड्रो में तुम्हें थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा बूस्ट बफ मिलता है. मैं बस एक साइड के लिए तुम्हें जिंकी हटा के दिखा रहा हूँ कितना है. सो माई येलान हैज लाइक 27.722. सो इतना लाइक अबव 25,000 तो HP होना चाहिए तुम्हारे येलान का, बिकॉज येलान के जो अटैक्स है ना वो उसके HP पे स्केल होते हैं. एंड शी इज C0. ठीक है, मैं कोई बहुत ज्यादा हाँ. So basically if you wanna go for C1, उसके बाद या go for C2. C2 is also good. बाकी ये तो सब बस लेवल बढ़ा देते हैं, है ना. ये भी this is also based on Yelan. So yeah, if you wanna really go for Yelan, but if you really have to be, but if you just wanna go hard Yelan, C1 mostly, and then just stack HP on her, she'll do wonderful. And if you just pair her up with Zinky, it will be like the best hydro application ever. Like literally, in दोनों की burst, if you pop it together, no, you will never run out of hydro application ever. Ever. तुम कोई भी team में हो, you will never run out of hydro. Literally, trust me. You will never run out of hydro application ever, and hydro damage too.
Take it easy.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the wealth?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has
Yep.
anything else happened?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Yep, probably because they were blackmailed.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd
Yep.
be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help.
नहीं, माफी सरकार, माफी. 2 गाचा मैनेज करने में मेरी जिंदगी बर्बाद हो जाती है, 3 नहीं होगी. सॉरी, आई एम सो सॉरी. 3 गाचा नहीं मैनेज कर सकता मैं, प्लीज, थैंक यू.
Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think
ओ भाई, 3 गाचा नहीं होगी भाई. मेरी जिंदगी है, गेमिंग से बाहर भी मेरी एक जिंदगी है भाई. पायलट मैमल ही नहीं हूँ मैं तो. दोनों खेलते हो वहां तो दोनों खेलते हो. अच्छा, 2 ही खेलते हो ना. 2 गाचा से ज्यादा तुम नहीं मैनेज कर सकते. गेंशिन भी मैं ज्यादा गाचा खेलता नहीं हूँ. गेंशिन तो मैं मेनली गाचा करता हूँ ड्रैगन बॉल लेजेंड्स, बट गेंशिन में इतना गाचा नहीं करता. गेंशिन इज जस्ट अ स्टोरी गेम
for me to refute that and prove my truth. Of course, I had.
But still, it's enough
no
pain.
way to keep our
That makes sense.
The last thing that guy wanted, but now, not only that likely set his internal alarm. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth, and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
मतलब मैं समझा नहीं.
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble. Right.
Yep.
And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used this as a
अच्छा.
part of your plan too!
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let... But I can assure you that I've now told you... Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate... Would you be willing to lend me your...
But Paimon's still mad at you!
Yep.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one
अच्छा.
before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself.
इंडिया 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 से हूँ इंडिया इंडिया इंडिया
The other is the true purpose of the
मैंने
Black
पहले
Gem.
स्ट्रीम्स में बताया हुआ है.
We
If
haven't been able
you
to
are
get
such a
anything
fan,
out of
go search
anyone with
there.
actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
और लिटरली डूड मेरे लोग मणिपुर में भी वीडियोस देख रहे हैं. नाइस नाइस नाइस. मेरे को एडिट का लिंक भेजना जरूर. मेरे को मेल कर देना. लाइक जो मेरी मेल आईडी है ना ऑफिशियल. कौन सा स्टेट बताऊं या ना बताऊं. चलो जब तुम एडिट भेजोगे ना मैं तब बता दूंगा. तब दैट विल बी माय गिफ्ट टू यू. यस.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been...
Please, do.
हाँ कौन है कौन है कौन है. ओह टोपी 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 टोपी
I apologize for my lack of composure. These 2 are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
Yep.
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you.
लवर.
Please.
जेल में इनके नैन मटक के चल रहे हैं.
Great danger right now.
हमें जेल के बाहर हमसे नहीं हो पाते. ये लोग जेल में नैन मटक के कैसे कर लेते हैं भाई. तो do you realize ठीक है मतलब मेरोपीड ऐसी जगह नहीं है. मतलब but basically in the essence of it is a jail, right?
Slow down, take a
तुम
deep
जेल में
breath,
नैन
and
मटक
start
कर
from
रहे
the
हो.
top.
हैं?
I'm sorry, Your
भाई
Grace.
You mean when we
जिंदगी
saw
हो
him
तो
at the
ऐसी
gathering
कि जेल
place?
में भी बंदी मिल जाए यार.
He fled immediately. But thankfully, he still
Yep.
managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please.
What is it?
Every
जादू टोना.
secret may be found within...
Here you are.
Yep.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our... She rambles often, has hallucinations.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission.
Oh,
Yep.
my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter.
Don't use my
So
video to do
please
anything.
Forgive my discourtesy.
Don't. नहीं मत करो. कोई क्या मतलब है इस चीज का. ए क्या 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 सोच रहे हो तुम लोग. मणिपुर में वॉर हो रहा है, मणिपुर की वॉर मणिपुर तक ही रहे, थैंक यू। यहाँ तक ना आ जाए। यप।
Like we believe you.
यप।
Please, there's no need to be upset.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
चलती रहे
That would be
story.
perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like.
It's all right, Avis. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you.
Your Grace!
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
But what?
In that case of...
Miss Avis, please show me your head.
Yep.
That is
यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा काला क्रिस्टल होगा, मुझे पता है। I know कोई ऐसा काला क्रिस्टल होगा।
Nothing there.
Your Grace.
तो फिर टोपी में होगा।
The society has never caused trouble. Why are you doing everything? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's...
Your words bore me.
Yep.
You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the fortress of Meripede. All right, Avis.
ये ऐसे सुधरने वालों में से नहीं है, पिट के माने को। जा पिट के माने को।
That guy! He makes Paimon really, really mad.
Yeah, he does.
Shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile.
Yep.
All the more the entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody, and that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah.
वाह, 6 viewers concurrent। इतनी आई तो कभी नहीं गई मेरी watching। ये Interpret.
But if there's nothing on her
Yep.
head, why did Avis feel the need?
Associate. Figure association. Ephesus.
But if there's nothing on her...
Lost hairpin. अच्छा. Interpret.
The hats are definitely...
Interpret.
From the way dude...
Submit conclusion. Is this works? This works.
I have an idea, but...
Oh ho 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 ho. Nice. Highest watching. Highest concurrents. Nice.
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it.
Yep.
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent. Let me take a look.
Nice. Good.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip.
Yep.
It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail.
ये quest बहुत मुश्किल है.
Paimon's last again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
क्या ही मुश्किल होगा.
What are you doing?
मैं तो अभी मीम रिव्यू कर रहा हूँ. ये स्टोरी मेरे को थोड़ा ये डायलॉग खत्म हो तो मैं ओए ये वही वाला क्रिस्टल है, इसके अंदर कुछ भरा हुआ है, दारू भरी हुई है इसके अंदर, गांजा।
You've heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity.
Oh,
with
भाई।
that in mind, this liquid.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
Yep.
Dugier would be able to censure others.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
Obviously they will be.
Was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of...
भाई साहब, अब देखो, अब मैं करूंगा एनी तैनी कर दूंगा मैं डूजिए की। अब देखो, अब मेरे अंदर का क्रोध जाग रहा है। मेरे को कैसे भी करके 5 मिनट में ये क्वेस्ट खत्म करना है, फिर मेरे को मीम रिव्यू करना है।
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody.
Yes.
They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind... We decided to forestall their plan, and we're just about to send...
Great work, everyone.
Nice.
You had prepared for something like this?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Understood. Yes.
Now, let's check on them.
Yeah.
As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see
क्या
from
है?
here.
It's 10 PM. हाँ, यहाँ पे भी 10 PM ही है। या जहाँ मैं रहता हूँ वहाँ पे भी 10 PM ही है। मणिपुर, हाँ मणिपुर थोड़ा आगे है। मणिपुर इज लाइक मणिपुर में ही राइज होता ना आई गेस द फर्स्ट सन। हाँ 2 घंटे का गैप आता है, बट IST के हिसाब से ही चलते हैं यार। मणिपुर इंडिया से बाहर थोड़ी ना है। हर जगह इंडिया में अभी तो कहीं भी पूछ ले 10 ही बज रहे होंगे।
Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas too.
अरे 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 बिलौटे भाई साहब, खत्म कर दो भाई, इतना ऑब्जर्वेशन नहीं करना हमें। Look for clues in this area. हाँ।
This is a book that the colors of the covers are completely different though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
क्यों?
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too.
Yep. कोलकाता, what कोलकाता? क्या कोलकाता? नहीं, I don't क्या ना 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 मैं कोलकाता से नहीं हूँ। इवन दो मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं कोलकाता से हूँ ताकि मैं थोड़ा जादू टोना करके कुछ लोगों पे बदला ले सकूँ, बट सैडली नो, मैंने कोलकाता से नहीं। कीप ट्राइंग 29 स्टेट्स है, एक तुक्का तो लग ही जाएगा इवेंचुअली। 29 स्टेट्स नहीं 28 हो गई ना। यस विद जम्मू। आई थिंक यू आर फ्रॉम वन ऑफ द 7। नो आई एम नॉट, even though that's a lovely place and I'd love to go there like once a day. I'm not. कभी आऊंगा यार, मैं भी मणिपुर आऊंगा, कभी मिलेंगे, फैन मीट करेंगे तब।
Look at what I found.
No. I mean the Seven Sisters. I know you, the northeastern state, I know. But no.
This is a surveillance port.
Ooh.
With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the member. Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of
I'm just
script
still
to
not
follow.
really happy about वो ऐसा दिमाग में ऐसा सिरिंज वाली चोट वाला फैक्ट।
Perhaps it's better to do less, or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace, Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The rime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Oh, nice. 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 You're 11. That's... I should say you have some tough years ahead. You definitely are going to have some tough years ahead. I am older than you. I'm very, very much older than you.
Indeed. As long as he allows
Like,
society
see,
members to
if you are
mingle with
11,
others,
no,
even with threats
you
of
would
censure,
probably be in
Dugier knew that he couldn't
sixth
stop all
grade.
of his members from
Okay,
speaking
enjoy.
out. Meanwhile, this
Be
marvelous
as
gathering
silly.
place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead
I
of being his
am
real
South
base,
Indian, but
this
I
is just
don't
an elaborate
live in South
performance.
India.
The rest
I
areas,
am
the
good
fancy
guess.
equipment, even the
Good
members that we
guess.
saw,
Good guess. Very good
they
guess.
were merely part of the
I
front.
am South Indian.
And
Yes.
only the most docile and well-trained
But I don't
members were
live
selected
there
as
in the
his
southern region.
performers.
But then...
मैंने क्या बोला?
Where can we
Guess
actually
मार लो,
find
एक ना एक
him?
तुक्का तो लग ही जाएगा.
Let me think.
लग ही जाएगा
Dugier
एक
must
ना
be
एक
holding all
तुक्का.
the rest of his members in another place. And if he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Let's go find him.
I'm of the same mind.
अरे भाई कल ढूंढेंगे अब दूजिए को. बहुत हो गया यार, बहुत हो गया. मैं इतना अब सीरियस नहीं हैंडल कर सकता. ठीक है, अब मेरा मूड रहा है नहीं इतना दिमाग विमाग लगाने का. सो लेट्स जस्ट, है ना, लेट्स जस्ट गो एंड लेट्स जस्ट चिल. करते हैं हम अपना मैं रिव्यू शुरू. मैं सेटअप कर लूँ. 5 मिनट दे दो थोड़ा. अरे भाई, अरे भाई, उरे भाई. ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ. सच्ची सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने करी है. तू जो मिला तो सजी है दुनिया मेरी हमदम. ओ आसमां मिला ज़मी को मेरी यादें यादें पूरे हैं. I got my report. That's what I said. 5th 6th में हो गए तुम. Enjoy it. इसके बाद लाइफ खराब होने वाली है क्योंकि अभी तुम 6th में हो ना. ठीक है, अभी जैसे ही तुम जाओगे 7th में तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स शुरू हो जाएंगे, बेटा 10th कर ले अच्छे से, फिर जिंदगी सेट है. ठीक है, और उसके बाद अगर तुमने साइंस ले ली, ठीक है, तो कहेंगे बेटा 10th कर ले, साइंस ले ले, फिर जिंदगी सेट है. फिर तुम साइंस ले लोगे, ठीक है, क्योंकि जिंदगी सेट है. फिर लगेगी तुम्हारी और ज्यादा. ठीक है, फिर तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स कहेंगे कि भैया जेई कर ले, इंजीनियरिंग करे, फिर जिंदगी सेट है. बिंगो बिंगो. करेक्ट 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 करेक्ट. आई एम फ्रॉम द हार्ट ऑफ इंडिया. यस आई एम. करेक्ट गेस. राइट. यस यस यस. गुड गुड गुड. वेरी गुड. वेरी गुड गेस. गुड गेस. नाइस नाइस नाइस. मीम रिव्यू सेटअप कर लूं मैं. मुस्कुराना है सर दर्द छुपाना. एक तो ऐड आ जाती है ना. ऐड पता है अच्छी बनानी चाहिए, कैची. लाइक द जिंगल शुड बी सो कैची ना, तुम्हारे दिमाग में बस जाए वो जिंगल. ऐसी 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 ऐडें होनी चाहिए. ऐसी. गुड गुड गेस. नाइस. अच्छा, यू मीन रैंक 6. ओ अच्छा, गुड गुड. वेरी गुड. कितने बच्चे थे वैसे क्लास में? दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन तुम्हारी रैंक. पता चल रहा रैंक 6 आ रही है, 10 बच्चे हैं क्लास में. 10 बच्चों की क्लास में रैंक 6. मैं यहाँ शबाशिया दे रहा हूँ, वहां पता चला यू आर इन द बॉटम 5. कितने एटलीस्ट 20-30 बच्चों की तो क्लास होनी चाहिए फॉर रैंक 6 टू बी मीनिंगफुल। मैं यहाँ सबासिया दे रहा हूँ। ओह इज शी नाइस 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 नाइस, रियली 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 गुड। हाँ भाई को कितने कितने बच्चों की क्लास है? पता चला मैं रैंक 6 पे सबासी दे रहा हूँ। पता चला 10 बच्चों की क्लास में रैंक 6 है भाई, वाह। नहीं नहीं ये वाला नहीं, ये वाला यस, ये खोल। आजो जी मीम रिव्यू। आर यू नाइस। देखो वैसे तो दिल्ली ठीक जगह है, बढ़िया जगह है, ऐसी बात नहीं है, मगर इतना मतलब ठीक है। अगर वैसे देखो दिल्ली में पढ़ाई होती है। देखो तुम 11 साल के हो ना। ओहो, फिर तो यू आर अ टॉपर। फिर तो यू आर अ टॉपर। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। फिर शाबाशी दे सकता हूँ मैं, यस, वेल डन, वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, नाइस नाइस नाइस। फिर रैंक 6 अच्छी बात है।
बट इतना मजा आता है ना मुझे
हाँ
इंडिया गॉट टैलेंट पे। इमेजिन
हाँ।
मैं आई गेट पेड आल्सो फॉर दिस मजा।
मजा आता है ना, दूसरे का टैलेंट है, आप पैसे कमा रहे हो।
मजा तो आता है। बट देन अगेन इफ यू थिंक अबाउट, मीमर्स भी तो यही करते हैं ना, दूसरे का टैलेंट। नहीं मैं कंट्रोवर्सी में नहीं जाना चाहूंगा, थैंक यू। लास्ट थिंग आई वांट इज अ कंट्रोवर्सी।
मेरे क्या नाम बताया?
हाँ,
भूपेंद्र जोगी। यूएस में
धीरे धीरे भूपेंद्र जोगी बनता जा रहा हूँ।
यूएस में बहुत जगह गया हुआ हूँ मैं। नाम बताइए।
अच्छा।
भूपेंद्र जोगी।
भूपेंद्र जोगी की तरह मैं बस मूव ऑन ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। अरे हाय हाय, ये काफी ज्यादा, हाउ शुड आई से इट, डीप मीनिंग मीम था।
ये क्या बेच रहे हैं? फल और फूल बेच रहे हैं।
फल और फूल। मतलब लिटरली मेरे को समझ नहीं आता, मतलब लिटरली फूड ब्लॉगर्स का ये होता है, उनके सामने वो मसाले डाल रहा है, पूछेंगे क्या कर रहे हो, अरे मसाले डाल रहा हूँ। मतलब लिटरली मेरे को सच में पता चलता है फूड ब्लॉगर्स कैन बी वेरी इरिटेटिंग।
दिख रहा है ना फूल दिख रहा है भाई, स्वीट का नाम ही ऐसा
अंकल इज फेड अप। अंकल इज लाइक, खाना है खाओ, वीडियो बनाना है बनाओ, रिव्यू देना है रिव्यू दो, मेरा दिमाग मत खराब करो, पैसे तुम देते हो नहीं।
तो फल फूल मतलब फल माने जामुन और
हाँ।
फूल माने गुलाब।
नाइस।
अच्छा शाहरुख भाई, ये जो बच्चे ये शो देख रहे हैं,
हाँ,
इनके साथ एक मसला है, ये 2-2 बजे तक सोते नहीं है।
अच्छा।
कुछ सोना मोना करते रहते हैं। आप उनको क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं, आप बताइए।
बच्चे लोग जाग भी रहे हो ना, तो थोड़ा
हाँ।
सा प्लीज लिमिट में करो यार।
अच्छा।
क्या है ना, जैसे टीटू ने मुझे सिखाया है कि दूसरों के गड्ढों के चक्कर में अपनी आंखों के गड्ढों पे थोड़ा सा ध्यान दो।
बच्चे मेरी स्ट्रीम्स देखते हैं, मैं कुछ नहीं कहूंगा।
बचपन में इसका दिल था ये आपके लिए?
नहीं, उस मेरा आईक्यू बहुत हाई था।
अच्छा, ओह ये मैंने देखा है, ये मैंने देखा है।
160 समथिंग।
160? तुम्हें पता है आइंस्टाइन का आईक्यू कितना था? आइंस्टाइन का आईक्यू वाज इवन हायर देन 160। या आइंस्टाइन का आईक्यू वाज लाइक, आइंस्टाइन का आईक्यू वाज 150 160 था शायद से आइंस्टाइन का। शायद से ना सनी देओल को ना किसी ने बचपन में ऐसे मजाक में बोल दिया होगा, क्योंकि पापा तो फेमस फिल्म स्टार थे, कि अरे आपके बच्चे का तो आईक्यू आइंस्टाइन से हाई है, 160 आईक्यू है। तो सनी देओल पाजी ने ना उस बात को सच मान लिया। एनी ट्रेंडिंग टॉपिक एग्जिस्ट, करदा मैं प्रॉमिस मिलन आऊंगा, मैनू पता है तू। This is true, but this is not just Thagesh. This is every YouTuber. This is me. This is every YouTuber. मैं तो फिर भी गेमर हूँ, but चलो, anyone who roasts ओ स्पीड स्पीड इंडिया आया था, यस आया है आई गेस। उफ छी। मुझे सोना जाना है। बाय 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 बाय, गुड नाइट गुड नाइट। बाबर आजम भी लाइक मुझे क्यों तोड़ा।
किसी के बाल मेरी पूजा के बाल बहुत सुंदर है। मेरी
अच्छा
पूजा बहुत सुंदर है। पूजा एक दिन लात मार के चली जाएगी।
इतना सच नहीं बोलना होता मैम। मैम थोड़ा ज्यादा ही डैंक हो गई, इतना भी नहीं होना होता।
चल चल के दिखा।
बंद करो हाथ जोड़ के।
तेरे को मालूम है खुद को क्या?
मैं मोदी साहब से
चल के दिखा।
गुजारिश करता
ये
हूँ।
तेरे को मालूम है खुद को।
Finally MC Stan met someone. he met his match.
जब भी मारूं मैं रोड पे, जब भी खोलूं मैं खोल। जब भी देखा मैंने मेरा पिन कोड करा, मैंने रिप्रेजेंट मेरा मेरा से मेरा 600 ने गुजारिश करता।
एक सेकंड एक सेकंड। करदा मैं प्रॉमिस मिलन आऊंगा, मैनू पता है तू फैन सलमान खान दी। करदा मैं प्रॉमिस मिलन आऊंगा।
Okay, so I was lying there with my legs wide apart.
हाँ।
And then he told me.
What did he tell you?
What?
शाम को आते आते ये बाल बाल जरा कटवा के।
कहाँ के बाल? चलो guys, that was it for today, and as always I say I had a very nice time coming here, seeing you all, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Adios. Adios.